All right, thank you so much for joining us and for your sharing your thoughts your thoughts with us. We're asking you this morning what kind of lifestyle changes were you forced to make as a result of this COVID-19 pandemic, and perhaps so many people believe that financially they have to scale back a bit. All right, now Winnie Khumalo is back with a brand new single titled Phezulu. This is a motivational song written for all single mothers who've been through a lot raising their children by themselves. Her latest offering is taken from her upcoming album set to drop later on this year under her independent record label Winnkay Music Records, with artists such as her daughter Rethabile Khumalo, Shuga and King Groove. For more on her single and work, she joins us this morning. Winnie, a very good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
It's so good to see you, and it's always a pleasure having you on this show, Winnie. First of all, do tell us about your latest offering, Phezulu. I suppose it's a tribute to single mothers, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much for having me. Phezulu is a tribute to single mothers. I just want to encourage them that if I made it through all these struggles, they can also do it. So I'm encouraging them more on praying and on working hard.
Okay. And throughout your music career, you've consistently released house and Afro-pop music. Why is this?
Because I'm a person who loves to keep people entertained by dancing, So that's why, that is why all the time when I release music, I do dance. Anything that has to do with dance, then I do it.
Okay. And just how different is it now working on an album under your own independent record label?
Yeah, it's so very difficult and so very challenging because a lot of money is also needed. So when you are independent and having insufficient funds, it's just a hustle, a struggle. You don't sleep. You spend sleepless night trying to think, what can you do? But because I'm determined to do this, I will make it. And I am doing it. Yes.
And I suppose it'll make you appreciate the value of the work that you put in whatever you do, if you're an independent person, isn't it?
True.
And what's the vision and mission that you work with under your label?
Well, the vision here is I'm focusing on bringing more talent. I'm focusing on working with the new talent because they don't know how to start and where to go, So my main focus is on them, on bringing. That is why I'm bringing on board Shuga and King Groove and Rethabile. I just want to bring the new artists in the market.
Yeah, just tell us more about them, those that you've signed under the label.
Okay, it's Rethabile Khumalo, my daughter. She was featured on DJ Zinkle's Umlilo, and we celebrated 2019 with Umlilo. And then there's Shuga. Shuga is only 11 years old. He's a good dancer, and he also sings. And then there's King Groove, he's also a dancer, So actually they were my dancers, So, but I saw the talent in them and the dedication and the loyalty. Then I said, why not? Let me just try them out, We did release in March, but unfortunately COVID started and then we couldn't promote them. If you're promoting a new artist, you need all the efforts, the power, everything that goes with marketing. So we couldn't. It was only me who released and Rethabile because our names were already there in the market. So to bring up the new artist, you need to put more effort and work.
Okay. And speaking of Rethabile, who is a rising star on her own, how do you maintain a healthy mother-daughter relationship now that Rethabile is signed under Winnkay Music Records? Is it that mother-daughter relationship, or is it simply a business relationship?
It is a business and a mother-daughter relationship. Sometimes when we are working, it's business. It's strictly business. When I'm home, then we are not doing anything. I'm a mother to her. It's not easy to separate the two, sometimes, because she's so used to me and she can't even differentiate that now I'm talking work. I'm serious. I want this to be done at this point in time, and you understand?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's very challenging, but I'm trying to help her out. I'm trying to make her learn as much as she can, but she doesn't understand. Yes, she's understanding there and there, but she's taking it easy because she knows my mom is there for me. If I mess up things, my mom will come and clean up, so yeah, that's a manager has to work anyway.
Manager, man, that's so beautiful. And when do you find time to work, since you're managing other talent?
Well, I've got a studio here at home, so I like any moment that I get, we go to the studio,
Okay.
So if I have to go to meetings or do Zoom meetings, there is time. There is time for everything. When it's studio time, it's studio time. When it's performance time, then work office work. Then I always make time.
And you meant to release an album later on in the year. How far have you gone with those plans?
Okay, we are releasing. Rethabile is releasing her album on the 9th of September. And I was supposed to release on Friday, so we were late. So I'm going to be releasing around first week of September too, So we are releasing something new. We are bringing something new.
Okay, we certainly cannot wait, Winnie. And what's keeping you busy now? Where can your fans follow you for more on your music?
Okay, they can follow me on Facebook as Winnie Khumalo, and on Instagram, Winnie_Khumalo, and on Twitter, the real Winnkay.
Okay.
Then, that's where you can find all the updates.
Thank you so much for chatting to us. We'll certainly, we can't wait to host you again on the show after you've released that album.
Wow.
And all the best.
Thank you
all the
so
best.
much. Oh, thank you, Gabo.
All right, thank you so much. We just spoke to music powerhouse Winnie Khumalo on her independent record label Winnkay Music, and latest release, a single titled Phezulu. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
The song is called Phezulu. Everything that I have, it's because of everybody. I love the